we'll start with or no, music video first. That's not okay. Let's test this.
It's not turned on yet. Just turn it on. Push it below the letter.
So much we
Usually somebody says something at this point.
I'm Lindsay. Good morning, I'm Sierra. And we will be your MCs this morning. Welcome to Makawao Hongwanju's Dharma Family Service. Please stand if you are able, and let's begin the service by singing the Vedana T Sarana together in both Pali and English. Thank you. Please be seated. We will now sing the Gatha, Gasho with Amida, which will be shown on the screens. Chanting will be followed by a quiet meditation.
Their songs all praise Amida. Let's sit quietly together for a few moments. So just relax. Place your hands comfortably in your lap. Now close your eyes and just breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. As you breathe in, you'll feel energy filling your body. And as you breathe out, any stress or worries in your mind just fade away. Just breathe. The sound of the gong will signal the end of our quiet meditation.
So on the first Sunday of each month, we remember those who have passed on before us, honored ancestors, departed loved ones, dear friends, and beloved companions. During this time, we encourage everyone here in person and at home by live stream to please come up and offer incense as a gesture of respect.
But if you don't, yes, if you don't, Sierra and Lindsay have to do a happy dance.
you. Let's all recite the golden tree of love together. Let's begin. I am a link.
Around the world. I will keep my link bright and strong. I will try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who will be good myself. I will try to think pure and beautiful thoughts, to say pure and beautiful words, and to do pure and beautiful deeds, knowing that what I do now depends not only my happiness or happiness, but also that I have others. Make everything in Amida's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Now,
Please stand if you're able, and let's all sing Makawao, Buddha Loves You. The lyrics will be shown on screen.
Okay. I'm the only guy who likes this song. Fly, little bird, Buddha loves you, little bird. Tweet, 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 tweet. Run, run, little pup, Buddha loves you, little pup. Wow, 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 wow. What's the next one? Don't cry, pussycat. Buddha loves you, pussycat. Meow, 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 meow. Swim, swim, little fish. Buddha loves you, little fish. Okay.
On the first Saturday of each month, we celebrate birthdays. Here's a list of October birthdays we know about. And if your birthday is this month, please come up to the front.
So, do we recognize anybody up there?
I said please come up to the front if your birthday is in October, please.
Marilyn, you're
I
on the
see
list.
you.
Megan?
You can try.
It's okay to call her by name.
Okay.
And tiny.
Class, yes.
Right.
Oh, Dawson too. Cool.
Is that it?
Very cool. Grandpa. Oh, no, good. Okay. So let's sing happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. Thank you to Marilyn for making the cupcakes this Sunday.
I'm gonna click. Okay. And now it's children's Dharma story time.
Okay, or you could do it.
And now it's children's Dharma story time.
No, okay.
Live from Makawao, it's children's Dharma story time. Starring me, Barkley the dog, and the love of my life, Lucy the ladybug. Good morning. And special guests, Green Snoopy and Kermit the Gosho Frog and our little love baby Dot. Well, we got a great story, which we'll just go straight into. Today's story time brought to you by Auntie Jean H., who's watching from California, is Chicka Chicka Trick or Treat by Julian Jung. Based on the book Chicka Chicka Boom Boom by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archibald. A told B and B told C, let's sneak to the top of the creaky old tree. Test. In here? Boo, said D to E, F, G. I'll scare you at the top of the creaky old tree. Chicka chicka trick or treat. Everybody sneak a sneak. H swings a tail. I wears a patch. J and K don bows that match. Then L, M, N, O, P creep by. Spooky creatures climbing high. Chicka chicka trick or treat. Everybody sneak a sneak. Look who's next. Q, R, and S. Each with ears that suit them best. T sports a look. U strikes a pose. V and W pick a nose. Okay, it's not. Oh, just lost the connection. Last up the tree, X, Y, and Z, all dressed up, say, look at me. Chicka chicka trick or treat. Everybody sneak a sneak. Oops. Boo! Letters quiver, letters quake, letters shiver, branches break. Trip and tumble, slip and stumble. Letters land in a trick-or-treat jumble. Little letters under my tree, come back up for a Halloween spree. Let's go see, says A to B. Follow me, says C to D. So E shines a crown, F finds a cloak, G replaces horns that broke. Up jump the letters, spiff, fix, and fluff. H, I, J, K strut their stuff. L, M, N, O, P, surprise, each in a spooky disguise. Chicka chicka trick or treat, everybody on their feet. Q swishes, R skips, S wiggles, T flips. U, V, W next in line. X and Y make up lost time. With one last boost, up jumps a Z as the moon shines down on a creaky old tree. Chicka chicka trick or treat, everybody, time to eat. The end. Boo. And that was the story, Chicka Chicka Trick or Treat by Julian Jung, based on the book Chicka Chicka Boom Boom by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archibald. Hey, Louie, wasn't that a great story? Hey, Kenneth, you're the only kid here. What part do you like? The part where they all fell down. There's a lesson in that there somewhere, but I can't figure it out. Okay, so for next Sunday, you figure out the Dharma message behind that one, okay? Well, gee, Sensei, why did you choose this book? Probably because he didn't have any other ideas. Yeah. Actually, I chose this book because I remember reading this as a kid. Right? Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. Right? It's just one of those classic stories that doesn't make any sense. So I read it to my son, right, who reads it to our granddaughter, And then the Halloween version pops up. So that's what I did. Well, gee, Sensei, that sounds kind of lazy of you. Yeah, well, you know me, dude. Okay, so anyway, there's no particular message to this one except that it was just supposed to be entertaining. So. But it's actually like, I mean, raise your hand if you remember the book, Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. Okay, so it's fairly common memory. Okay, now raise your hand if you did Buddha Loves You when you were a kid. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, very, very few. It's interesting because Jane Imamura was the wife of the second Bishop Imamura. Right? So in other words, this song was composed in Hawaii. So like the Golden Chain of Love, it was designed to help children understand Buddhist lessons. And this one I just love because it's so goofy, right? I mean, dogs bark, cats cry, you know, fish swim, they don't say anything. I added this, and not everyone gets it's the gills of the fish opening. Yeah, I got the same reaction from my grandchildren too. They're looking at Grandpa, what are you doing? But anyway, and so like this story, right? There's just certain things I remember. Oh, this was a fun one. And it doesn't always have to make sense, I think would be the lesson for that one. So remember, Kenneth, be good, but not too much. And actually, I'll take the MC's line here. And now, Dharma School students and children under the age of 11 don't get to follow Auntie Sharon and Auntie Karen to social for Dharma School. Because Dharma School will meet again on October 19th. So if Sharon and Floyd are watching from California, or I forgot where they're going, if you are, thanks. We'll see you guys next time. And here we go. So, and Lindsay says, and now a Dharma talk for the rest of us. So good morning. Good morning. Let's begin with the wisdom of Shinran Shonin. Single-heartedly practicing the saying of the name of Amida, whether walking, standing, sitting, or reclining, without regard to the length of time, without abandoning it from moment to moment. This is called the act of true settlement, for it is in accord with the Buddha's vow. The wisdom of Shinran Shonin from hymns based on gathas in praise of Amida Buddha. This is verse number 4, Collected Works of Shinran, Volume 1. No. When you go to sleep at night, do you ever think to yourself, gee, I wonder if the sun will rise tomorrow? Probably not. Right, so most of us simply take it for granted that the sun will rise. We take it for granted. There'll be air to breathe. There'll be food to eat, water to drink, clothes to wear, a roof over our head. And it goes without saying, we will be happy, safe, and well. But what if the sun didn't rise tomorrow? What if there was no air to breathe? What if there was no food to eat, no water to drink, no clothes to wear, no roof over our heads? What if we were not happy, not safe, not well? What if? I think that defines modern life, right? What if? If we think about it too much, we make ourselves anxious. It creates anxiety. We can drive ourselves crazy because reality as it is, we have no control over this. There are no guarantees of anything in life. You hear this a lot growing up, and you know it to be true. But as ordinary human beings living in this modern world, we just go through life making assumptions and taking things for granted. And yet, in the back of our mind, we subconsciously or unconsciously worry about, what if we lost everything? Everything that we hold important in our lives. What if we lost our freedom to do what you want to do when you want to do it? What if we lost love, wealth, health? Right? What if we lost this unrepeatable life itself? So the only way for the human mind to cope with this degree of existential uncertainty is to simply assume the sun will rise tomorrow. That's to say, I assume the sun will rise, which means, of course, I will be alive to see it. Right? Big assumption. But what are we basing this assumption on? Right? How do you know the unknowable? The sun will rise tomorrow. But how do we know that without any doubts? right? Well, we could look to past history. The sun always rises in the morning. But any gambler will tell you, right, the past does not predict the future. So how do we explain the sun rising in the morning? So we're all educated people, we're critical thinkers, we're not inclined to believe fairy tales. So most of us will answer something like, well, the Earth spins around its axis, simultaneously rotating the sun, or orbiting the sun, which creates the perception for us here on Earth that the sun rises in the morning and it sets in the evening. So we demand, right, as college-educated, critically thinking people, we demand authoritative sources, right, experts, published textbooks, scientific facts. But what if the sun didn't rise tomorrow? This is the sunrise in Honolulu last week. So if the sun didn't rise tomorrow, well, what would you do? Would you say, why? Would we demand empirical evidence? I demand empirical evidence that the sun did not rise. Would we insist that's unconstitutional? Right? Would we offer prayers and thoughts for the sun to rise? Would we make sacrifices to the gods? Traditional priests, we don't do that, by the way. Will we try to blame the other? You know, the sun didn't rise because of all those illegal aliens. Or real aliens, right? Would you call the Hunganji priest to chant the Shoshingan? Probably not. Probably not. Actually, right, if the sun didn't rise tomorrow, we'd all be dead in pretty short order because life as we know wouldn't exist. So, but what if the sun didn't rise? What if the sun didn't rise? So what if the most foundational assumptions we make about our life, right, we'll always have clean air, water, food, clothing, shelter. What if all these assumptions suddenly just were not true? These assumptions did not hold true. What if every person and living being that you cherish in your life, right, your spouse, children, grandchildren, friends, neighbors, pets, right, what if these all just suddenly just disappeared? What if the sun didn't rise tomorrow? So it's obvious, right, that I have no control over whether the sun rises tomorrow or not. I just believe the sun will rise tomorrow. I just have no doubt the sun will come out. I have faith the sun will come out. But think of it this way. Does the sun rise because I believe it will? Does the sun rise because I have absolute conviction? Does the sun rise because I have faith, quote unquote? No, the sun rises because the sun rises. It's what the sun does. The sun rises, a new day begins, life begins anew. So at the end of the day, the sun will set, a new night will begin, and life begins anew. Because regardless of what I think, say, or do, the sun rises. I have nothing to do with it. So, should I just take it for granted the sun will rise? No, absolutely not. If you take it for granted the sun will rise, you have a sunset or sunrise for granted, you miss this opportunity to feel awe, to be awed by the power of nature, to feel gratitude. Wow, I've got another day. Or, wow, I lived a whole day, and it's the evening. Right? To truly savor this moment, this particular moment, of this day of an unrepeatable life. So the spectacular sunrises and sunsets that we enjoy pretty much every day in Hawaii would be interpreted as a manifestation of Mita's compassion and wisdom working in our lives right here, right now. Sometimes I feel like I'm so busy, whatever that means. I'm so busy. Right? I tend not to pay attention. So sometimes it takes a spectacular sunset or sunrise to make us wake up, pay attention to the world, and to truly appreciate the wonder and beauty of life that's around us. It's right here in front of us. We live in Maui. It's right here in front of us. Because when we're forced to pause, take notice, like the beauty of a sunrise or the sunset, rainbow, the ocean, the mountains, and it just takes your breath away. Wow. Do you say, Namo Amida Butsu, enjoying gratitude? Or maybe you take a picture so you put it on your Instagram or your Facebook. Okay, that's just me. So the only practice in Jodo Shinshu is saying the name of Amida, Namo Amida. Right? So Shinran quotes Shandao, saying that it doesn't matter if you're awake, sleeping, standing up, sitting down, right? Whatever you're doing, just say Namo Amida. So this is the only practice, right? With sincere mind and heart, enjoys faith, aspiring to birth into the Pure Land to become Buddha, and saving all beings in oneness with Amida, Namo. In my case, because I'm so self-centered, I can only think of myself. Right? Amida has to do something really spectacular to shake me out of complacency, like to slap me across the head. So spectacular sunrise, the sunset, the ocean, the mountains, the sky, the clouds. Being from Los Angeles, Amida is saying to me, dude, look up from your phone. Look at the sunset, look at the sunrise, look at the ocean, we can see the ocean from here. The Green Mountains, look up that way. Wow, Halakala, that's pretty impressive. The flowers are blooming, the birds are singing, the fruits are ripening. The rain is falling from the sky. It rained last night, finally. And then Amida continues, because I'm a cynical guy. Okay, dude, if that's not enough, how about your grandchildren? So cute! And growing up so fast. So Namo Amida is a reminder to take a moment to pause and reflect upon the things that we take for granted in life. I think about that. What things do you take for granted in life? And what would it be like if those things were not there all of a sudden? Right? What are the things that we take for granted in this moment of this day of an unrepeatable life? We can't control whether the sun rises. Right? We can't control what other people say or do. We actually can't control much of what happens in our life. But you can take a moment to truly appreciate, to wonder why these things come to you. Why does this come to me? Why does the sun rise every morning? Why does the sun rise every morning? So you can choose to pause and reflect. Namo Amida. You can choose to be grateful. This is Namo Amida. You can choose to experience joy. In a sunrise or a sunset. This is Namo Amida. And this is the practice of Shin Buddhism. So, tomorrow morning when the sun rises, okay, knock on wood. See, because I knocked on wood, the sun's going to rise tomorrow, right? Now I could just say, Namo Amida, the sun's going to rise, and everyone will say, Carrie has magical powers. No. Just say Namo Amida to see what happens. Say Namo Amida because the sun set this evening. Namo Amida because you can see white clouds, blue skies, green mountains, the blue ocean. Every day, pretty much every day. Namo Amida because, wow, we live in Hawaii, we live in Maui. And when your partner rolls their eyes because you've told the same story 1,000,000 times, say Namo Amida. Namo Amida because, in fact, reality as it is, you have told that story 1,000,000 times. Everyone's heard it. Stop. When the baby's crying and won't stop no matter what you do, say Namo Amida because one day that baby might be changing your diapers. So when you see someone being self-centered and selfish and you get outraged, you get angry, say Namo Amida. Say Namo Amida because the bondage of selfishness is manifesting right in front of your eyes. Do you get angry? Or do you feel compassion for that person? Do you get angry over getting angry over the other person's selfishness? Right? How self-centered is that? Right? How self-centered of me is that to think that I'm getting upset because he made me upset because he did something that I don't like? That's kind of silly. So saying Namo Amida in every moment of each day of an unrepeatable life, this creates the time and the place and the occasion to feel wonder at the sunrise, to appreciate just how remarkable this day is, to marvel, to absolutely just be in awe of this unrepeatable life that's been given to you, just as you are. So we feel deep gratitude because we know we don't actually deserve this wonder and this beauty. We didn't ask for it, we didn't work for it, and sometimes we don't appreciate it, and many times we just take it for granted. So as Shin Buddhists, when we say Namo Amida, it is the Namo Amida of gratitude. So just say mahalo. Right? So the next time you see a spectacular sunset, or when you have a memory of a departed loved one, or a dear friend, or a beloved pet, you know, someone or some being that made you smile and feel loved most of all, just say mahalo, just say namo amitabutsu, namo amitabutsu. So when you go shopping for food and water, when you visit the doctor's office, when you turn on the tap and water actually comes out that you can drink, right? Truly feel gratitude for the countless people, causes and conditions and situations that allow you to live this unimpeded life. Just say mahalo, just say namo amitabutsu. So when you live aloha, mahalo just comes out of your mouth, comes out of your heart of gratitude for the great ohana of life, and the blessings of the kai and the aina. And so, you know, do you consciously and deliberately cause yourself to live aloha? Can I make myself live aloha? No, aloha comes to you. Do you consciously and deliberately cause yourself to receive the faith of Shinjin? No, the faith of Shinjin comes to you. So is my saying Namo Amitabutsu the cause of my birth in the Pure Land? No. The faith of Shinjin. Shinjin is the cause of birth into the Pure Land, which comes to us as a gift from Amida in the form of Namo Amitabutsu. So why should I believe in Amida, Namo Amitabutsu, the faith of Shinjin? You shouldn't just because I tell you. Well, okay, you should. And give me your car and your money and your house too, please. The sun rises, whether we ask for it to rise or not. So Amida's light of wisdom is unhindered, boundless, infinite. There's no place you can hide, and even your ego is not big enough to block the light of Amida's wisdom. So Amida's great compassion is immeasurable, unlimited, absolute. There's no discrimination, there's no judgment or calculation, there's just compassion. So don't ask why Amida reaches out to you, and don't ask why Namo Amitabutsu works. Don't wonder if the Pure Land is real. If you want proof that Amida, the Pure Land, and Namo Amitabutsu are real, right? You're alive. Right here, right now, you're alive. So Amida's compassion has already embraced you, never to abandon you. And whether you believe or not, the sun rises. Sun rises. Whether you believe or not, Amida's compassion and wisdom is working in your life right now to realize your birth into the Pure Land. And whether you believe or not, just pause and take a moment to reflect on the absolute reality that the sun rose today and a new day awaits you. Namo Amitabutsu has become you. You have become Namo Amitabutsu. Namo Amitabutsu. So mahalo for listening, and may your day be filled with aloha. Namo Amitabutsu.
Let's all chant the letters of the loving kindness.
May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May no harm or difficulties come to me. May I live in peace and harmony. May my family be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May my friends be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May my teachers be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May strangers be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May my enemies be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May all beings be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. Namo Amitabutsu.
Please write if you are able on that scene on Dokusan, which will be found on the screen.
can, then do it, and do it wholeheartedly. The wisdom of the Buddha and Dhammapada, and this is verse 313. Namaste. It's supposed to say, please be seated. So let's get together quietly for a few moments. Relax, be comfortable. If you're able, sit forward in your seat, place both feet down. Sit up straight. Align your head, neck, shoulders, and back. Straight line goes down to the floor. And place your hands comfortably in your lap. Now close your eyes halfway, so you're looking both outwardly and inwardly. And just breathe. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. As you breathe in, something for which you are grateful. And as you breathe out, just say mahalo. Just say thank you, thank you, thank you. Just breathe. The sound of the gong will signal the end of our quiet meditation. Well, one of the MCs says we have announcements. Actually, I'd like to say please give a round of applause and appreciation to our MCs. Who just disappeared. It's a lot harder than it looks to stand up in public and do this stuff. So, just a quick review of the schedule. There's actually a whole script. You guys want to read it?
Yeah.
Go for it.
October is just around the corner. Next week, October 12th, we'll have Dharma Family Service. October 19th will be Dharma Family Service. And then we have costumes ready for All Sangha Sunday Fun Day on October 26th. We'll have a short service in the temple, costumes encouraged, and games and activities in the swimming hall. His refreshments in the scary movie K-pop Demon Hunters. That was out. Are there any other announcements?
Anybody else? I guess not.
If there are no other announcements,
Sorry, went too fast.
if there are no other announcements, everyone is welcome to enjoy refreshments and talk story in the social hall.
See you there.
Okay. Great job. Thank you so much. And it should just start the music. Yeah, so when you hear the music, you guys are done. Okay, so